Eric Martinez, and today I'm here to tell you that you have a very important decision coming up on November 8th. You have the decision to pick the new leader of this great nation, a leader that will do what's right and what is necessary for the American people. Today, I'm advocating as to why you should vote for Donald J. Trump. And in order to understand why you should vote for Donald Trump, I will offer 3 points. First, that Donald Trump will do what is best for the American people. Second, Donald Trump will help the average American worker. And third, Donald Trump is not a racist. Let's start with my first point. Donald Trump will do what is best for the American people. According to Nicholas Confessor, a writer for the New York Times, published in the New York Times on August 3rd, 2016, Mr. Trump has raised $64 million through a joint digital and mail effort in July, according to his campaign, the bulk of it coming from small donations. Now what this means is that Donald Trump is not beholden to big money donors or special interests. He does not owe any political favors to industries like the big fossil fuel industry, the pharmaceutical industry, or big banks like Goldman Sachs. Now the only entity that he is indebted to is the American people, and that's why he will do what is right for the American people, and he will do what is best for the American people. Now for our second point, Donald Trump will help the average American worker. According to William Malden, a writer for the WallStreetJournal.com, published in the Wall Street Journal on June 28, 2016, Mr. Trump seeks to punish rivals or unfair competition with tariffs, a view sharply at odds with that of the current and previous administrations, which have promoted a rules-based system to lure developing economies toward an American-style economic system. Now what this means is that Donald Trump will abandon terrible and disastrous trade deals such as NAFTA, CAFTA, and the Trans-Pacific Partnership. These are trade deals that are hurting American industry and taking away millions of American jobs. The average American worker is hurting, and they can feel it. And it's time to negotiate fair trade deals that will put America first. And I believe that Donald Trump will do just that. Negotiate fair trade deals that will put American jobs first. Now for my final point, Donald Trump is not a racist. According to John Deutsch, a writer for the HuffingtonPost.com, published in the Huffington Post on June 11, 2016, Trump's charge that Judge Curiel cannot fairly adjudicate the Trump University lawsuit based on his belief that Curiel's Mexican heritage creates a natural bias against a presidential candidate that wants to build a wall between the judge's born nation and the nation of his family ancestry. While the merits of this charge are certainly debatable, they seem to have earned precious little merit in the court of public opinion. There's been no statement from Trump that he actually feels superior to Judge Curiel based on the judge's Hispanic descent. Rather, it's another example of Trump demonstrating that he is an unapologetic nationalist. As defined by Oxford Dictionary, they define a racist as a person who feels or shows discrimination or prejudice against people of other races, or who believe that a particular race is superior to another. Now by that definition, Donald Trump is not a racist, because Donald Trump never stated that he feels superior to anybody based on their race or ethnicity. Just because we have a presidential candidate who wants to fix the immigration crisis in this country does not mean that he is racist against Mexicans or people of any other ethnicity. Today, I have advocated as to why you should vote for Donald Trump by offering 3 arguments. First, that Donald Trump will do what is best for the American people. Second, that Donald Trump will help the average American worker. And third, that Donald Trump is not a racist. It's time to make America great again, but the choice is yours. Now, who do you want in the Oval Office coming this January?